Hello there. Do you think Germany is overpowered? I've been playing a lot of really hard mods and challenges lately, and it got me thinking about how strong certain countries are at the very start of the game. And Germany is easily the strongest. With tons of research possibilities, an incredible focus tree, and basically unlimited options, it made me wonder how Germany would do if one of them were just stripped away. What if everyone in Germany lost their minds and threw away their universities? What if you couldn't do any research at all? Can I survive as Germany and conquer Europe with no research allowed? Like the video and subscribe to find out. Also, I want to test something. There's a little hype button below the video. Click it. I want to see what happens. Alright, here we are, Germany. We're going no research Germany, which means get out of here, you. I'm never gonna need it. We are not gonna research a single thing, so the techs we start with are all we ever are gonna have. We do have 1936 guns, which is great. We have NG companies, which is nice. And we have 36 lights. The big problems is that we have no mediums, and we're never gonna be able to get better planes. It's just terrible. So we are really gonna struggle. Now, part of this challenge is I wanna see just how good the base focus tree and base start of Germany is. So I will be going through the focus tree, and as part of that, I am not going to be allowed to justify on any country, because an easy way to win this would just be, day one, justify on every single country around me and just conquer them as quick as possible. But we're not going to do that. We are going to see how strong we can get playing to the historical date. So I'm not going to be fighting until 39. I'm going to be fighting kind of regular wars, which is going to be really, really unpleasant. The biggest problem is that I'm going to be missing out on just hundreds of percents of factory output. Like, I am not going to get any kind of serious factory cap, so I'm going to struggle like crazy, especially when it comes to the Soviets. I am also still going to go down the regular evil Germany path, because there are some very silly buggers you could do with monarchist and communist Germany that actually mean you don't even need to fight. Like, going communist, you could do some really crazy things like spark the flame of revolution and stuff, which could be really fun. So let me know in the comments if you do want to see me try that. But I kind of want to just see if I can survive regular World War II with no research. So straight away, remilitarize the Rhineland, and let's go. To be able to survive, we are going to need to be absolutely crazy with things like tanks and early planes, and destroy our enemy as quickly as possible. Every day we delay makes the enemy stronger because they get better research. We are never going to get better tanks than the 1936 light and the 34 heavy, which is really, really unpleasant. And while the improved light is pretty good, it has decent stats, its armor is terrible. So we are going to need to make a basic heavy tank and use that as pretty much most of our forces, because even though it's not the best tank chassis, it does have 55 armor and 95% hardness, which should mean it can cope. So let's hope we can survive. I have no army XP to change the design, so I'm just going to make the Nubafadzerg. Great pronunciation, Aldra, just great job. Normally I'd probably go Henschel for my heavy tanks, but fully completed, it actually makes your heavy tanks cost more because of production output cost increase, and you can get like 10 or 15% production cap in Porsche, so we'll be going Porsche for this one. That'll do just to build up some efficiency. Gotta try and get it, and I really do want to try to get Anschluss as soon as possible, so we're just going to grind out as many infantry divisions as we can, and we will be going at least some civvies. And since we have dams in these two tiles in Hessen and Westfalen, we will start there. Always a good idea to pay attention to the dams, because 15% local construction speed is incredible. Sadly, I think that special research facilities, as they are under the research tab, count as research, so I am not going to use them. After all, my scientist took a long walk off a short cliff, so I can't exactly use something that literally requires a scientist. I'd have really liked flame tanks, though. Gonna be going pretty standard. Go reorganize the Wehrmacht to get that 5% war support, get that PP, try to work towards an early Anschluss as soon as I can, and Führer Prinzip. I'm basically trying to be a little sweaty like I did in my Sheep AI video that I really enjoyed playing, and I'm hoping that I can utilize my knowledge and tactics from those videos here. It's just I'm not gonna have anywhere near as much production efficiency. There we go, the earliest war economy you can get, always a good idea. And the glorious trick, if you just throw out the divisions that you'd already started recruiting straight away, that makes Anschluss available. I swear it used to be harder, but I don't know. We're gonna make it work, because now we get Anschluss very early. Some might consider this wasteful, but I'm gonna go free trade now. I know I lose this in like only 4 months, but I just need as much factory output and construction speed as possible in the early game. Oh yeah, nice early Anschluss. That's so good. Pays down Mifa bills by 7% as well, which is very nice. More than makes up for the delay. Gonna grab Tot as soon as I can, and then it's straight into 4-year plan, because I need to be going to war as soon as I can, so getting the front-loaded advantages is definitely what I want. One day I will remember to train all of my Air Force before the Spanish Civil War so I can send them over as veterans. Come on, Aldra. Let's put them under Manstein and send them over. Oh yeah, price control measures. I love you so much. Oh, so good. This might seem counterintuitive, but we're going to be going straight into mills right now with the Accelerate the Rearmament program. Normally you build civs until late 37, 38, but again, we need as many factories as possible, as early as possible. As soon as this is built, we're going fully into mills because we need the equipment that we start with. Normally you delay it because you're hoping to get better equipment as you go on. Not this time. And timed perfectly so as to be able to have Fruits Tot, which gives us 3 more mills and extra mill construction speed as soon as we get Organization Tot. Come on, don't say I'm not good at timing in this game. We're also going to do some conversions and try to make our tank a little bit better. I know I normally say reliability isn't worth it, but I'm going to try and get at least a little bit more because I am concerned because I will be hitting into forests, into Belgium and France, so I do need this guy to have at least like 55% reliability, give it enough engine, and give it 4 points of armor because any more would make it cost more steel. And this name, it's too lame. No way. It's now the Heath Dion 7717 after a lovely YouTube member. I've been deliberately keeping the hardest part of this challenge away from you guys because I thought it'd be fun, and it's that rubber processing is not researched at the start of the game. That's right. I don't get rubber from my synthetic refineries. I only get a single rubber. This means that any fighters I want to build, I have to import the rubber for them. I'm going to try and do at least some, but oh man, is that unpleasant. And so to that end, we're going to convert the fighter to have only cannons just to get as much air attack as possible. It also gives it the ability to have some logistic strike, which is nice because it doesn't increase its rubber, only its production cost. And same too for the U-87, just give it 2 bomb locks. It makes them expensive, but it's basically the only way we're going to be able to make any kind of planes to do anything. But the fighter is actually the Carlos Eduardo, and the CAS is a Thermite 56 after a patron. This means that we are going to need an absolute ton of anti-air, which I really should have been building from the very start, but let's just pretend that that's what I did, okay? Let's just pretend I was smart, and I wrote this down in my plan to do this, but I forgot. So we're going to be getting the production efficiency now. It's fine. We're going to be fine. We can't even get Bunaverke because it requires us to have researched rubber processing, which, by the way, means we can never hit autarky achieved. I'm not sure if you know this, but you cannot get that if you go no research because you can't research this without rubber processing. It just means we're going to have to win the game as quickly as we can before our economy collapses. It's just how it is. I didn't want to have to wait. If I went prioritized economic growth, I'd have been screwed because I wouldn't really be able to be the same economic power until late 40, and that's just too late. It's just too late. Go for as early as Sudetenland as we can here. We need more factories, more power, more growth. I would normally go to Speer, but I'm going to try and go to Tot here just to get the 15% more mill factory construction speed as early as I can. Then attaché to China because I need that experience. We're also going to make a mega cheap anti-air light tank because we're going to need quite a lot of air attack in our divisions to have any chance at survival. We'll move over to heavies later on, but right now I just need them to be as cheap as chips, throw as much air attack as possible. We're going to call it the M4 Sherman. Not after the Sherman, but a YouTube member. Confusing, I know. I would normally go grand battle plan if I'm trying to be sweaty meta, but I think everything has to be speed this game, so I'm going to stay mobile warfare. I need to win as fast as possible. It also means I can take Manstein and get much cheaper doctrines. All right, it's December 38. We're getting ready. I'm going to try and attack early as I can in 1939. 39 was the sort of arbitrary date at which I set myself, so I think we need to make some divisions. This is basically what we're going to be working with. This is going to be our mainstay division. Lots of heavy tanks, a light SP air, and also change to armored recon. This is it. We're going to not really do any changes to this entire division for a very long time. I hope I can field enough of them to actually do something. I will try and put some RD and anti-air into my infantry when I can, but I just don't think I can do it before I get to France. It's just not tenable. Okay, and there we go. We're ready to attack Poland. Oh boy. This is the situation we've got set up. Pretty decent. 5 infantry armies, 8 heavy tanks. I've got my Westfall set up. I've got some kind of air force. I kind of regret doing that. It's just, you know, our divisions aren't going to be very good because as you can see, they have only crappy heavy tanks in them. This is going to be very unpleasant. The only way I see us winning is hitting everyone as fast as possible and trying to destroy France literally literally before they can even blink. I honestly rarely go mobile warfare, and I forget how strong some of the doctrine choices are. I mean, mobile infantry, max speed 15% with the recon company. Holy crap. Hell, just tons of flat org. It's crazy what you can get in here. Soviet Union, why'd you just cancel your aggression pact with me? That was not cool. But let's do the war. I think I'm ready. I got at least some planes. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Obviously, Poland's always a wash because they're just so weak. Wow, these heavy tanks are actually just destroying everybody. This is crazy. One day I'll remember to assign military high command before I start the war. One day. Oh, I do love collab governments. Thank you for the guns. Damn, these double cannon fighters are surprisingly good. Oh, baby. I know I said I really wanted to rush conquering Europe, but I'm actually going to wait to attack France until the second collab government is done because, oh my god, I need the resistance and I need them to capitulate as soon as possible. So I will try to be in Paris on the 23rd of October. I know it's just Norway, but I was expecting them to have slightly better equipment setups, but it's all about what's going to happen in France. That'll really prove everything. Even if you play Germany 1,000 times, you have to acknowledge the focus tree is crazy. Like just the flat factory output bonuses you can get from the focuses and production efficiency cap, base retention. It's just crazy. Every time the French do a tiny Saarbrücken offensive, is this like coded? I love it. It always fails. I can pierce their tanks. Okay, I thought I was the one not doing research. And I may have forgotten I enabled the Chad mod. I know France is terrible, but surely losing out on 3 years of research should make a bigger difference. This is insane. I'm just walking through them, man. Yeah, over a river I do struggle, but these heavy tanks, they do business. I am noticing the lack of breakthrough because some of the tanks that I should have do give more breakthrough. So I am suffering in my ability to actually push through. The Soviets are going to be very interesting. Oh, I do love collab governments. I'm not even going to try and attempt a sea line. Honestly, I still find sea line a bit cheesy with the UK because by the fact they get billions of free troops, they often just completely fail to defend themselves. And honestly, I don't think I can do it with such little air force. Like, look at this. I have 600 fighters. There's nothing I can do. Instead, we're going to go for a semi-early attack onto the Soviets. I'm going to wait for them to finish the Baltics. Look at that. I remembered it this time. We're going to see what we can do. And we're going to try and make as many goddamn heavy tank divisions as we can. Oh boy, research bonus and a free scientist. No, thank you. Not being able to have drop tanks on my planes is really annoying. They can't reach Egypt. Ooh, another big problem. I'm running out of places to put factories. I'm building so many, but because I don't... I didn't even think about this. Because I don't have concentrated industry, I don't have the additional 60% more max factories in states. I'm going to run out of space. I'm also going to go crazy and actually put line artillery and anti-air into the divisions to try and give them more air attack and soft attack. It's just what we got to do, man. I need to survive. Oh, wow. Research bonuses from Italy. Thanks. Thanks a lot. So useful. Okay, winning in Africa. Winning in Africa. I'll take it. I'll take it. Despite not having any kind of construction speed bonuses from tech, I still do have 157 civs. Pretty nice. It's pretty good. I've completely run out of slots to build anything, of course, but hey, it's fine. I'm gonna make a replica of my regular heavy tank, call it the John Dollop after a YouTube member, and swap out the close support gun for a basic heavy cannon. Lose a bit of soft attack, gain a little hard attack, and some piercing. We're gonna do this because I'm a little concerned about the possibility of some dangerous Soviet armor. So we're gonna have this just to try and give a bit more piercing on average to the divisions. Oh god, a Sicily already? Please, no, it's only 1941. This is why I have reserve divisions. This is why I have reserves. God damn, that's annoying. And we're basically just about to attack the Soviets. I'm going to attack a little bit early in late April. This is what we got. A full field marshal with some anti-air and artillery. Oh, God. And our tanks, I've got 19 of them because one's in North Africa. They're pretty decent, I think. Could they be stronger? Yes. Are they the best? Maybe. I actually think I probably could have swapped out one of the motorized for an extra heavy tank, but I'm a bit concerned I can't afford that, so I'm going to leave it alone. All right, day late for Hitler's birthday. Let's do it. Do you believe, ladies and gentlemen, with no research, can I defeat the Soviet Union? Stat-wise, our tanks are still pretty good. You know, 900 breakthrough, pretty good. We can pierce all of the enemy. We can't completely pierce the tank. Oh, no. Oh, no. They've up-armored. Progress feels incredibly slow right now. This is torturous. I am doing well, but, like, it doesn't feel good. Like, the lack of breakthrough and soft attack and the the poor stats on most of these tanks and my infantry equipment, no good. Oh, I can still do crazy encirclements. That's pretty satisfying. I mean, in terms of bonuses and stats that I'm missing out on like 10 or actually 15% breakthrough bonuses. Flat soft attack for my infantry. Obviously, the way better chassis, armor, and artillery bonuses. I'm missing out on 39 arty and the 20% flat soft attack. I also don't have radios. Despite the fact that I have crazy heavy tanks, they are still pretty fast, 8.3 kilometers, because I beefed up their speed. So honestly, it's just encirclements that's winning the day. There are the occasional time where I actually can't quite break them because our soft attack just isn't as strong as it needs to be, and our breakthrough is very low, but still winning. Of course, I forget to do campaign instructions. God damn it. That was an extra 5% attack and breakthrough I'd have really needed. But otherwise, we're doing pretty well. It's, what, 2 months in? Almost a month and a half in, and we're pretty decent. We'd like to be closer to Rostov and Moscow by this point. Honestly, it's going just fine, but the biggest problem is deficit. I'm already 12k guns down because I'm lacking so much efficiency. I should have an extra 60% factory output right now, not to mention an extra 40% efficiency cap. So, I'm really struggling. I got 27 factories and I'm only making 124 guns. This is terrible. Denmark, thank you. Because, again, 20,000 guns in deficit. Please send help. Sorry, why is Italy completely banned in Africa? It's just me holding the line. Hello, Italy? Oh, piss off. There's a D-Day coming right now. It's July 1941. I thought I had time. Okay, do I have any troops? No. I can steal the forces from my weird little protectorates. That's fine. I gotta remember to build railways. It's so easy to forget them. No matter how many times I play the invasion of the Soviets, I always forget. Railways. Here's a great trick if you ever want to destroy the Soviet front line. Just do a bunch of silly buggers around the back line because it creates a whole bunch of empty open space that the AI is desperate to defend. So they pull forces off of defending their capital region. Not the best move, but hey, I love it. Oh, there's D-Day. Here it comes. It's a bunch of Aussies in Dunkirk, but I pulled troops to defend it. Get wrecked, Australians. Koala-loving sods. Oh, and the SS divisions. Oh, probably shouldn't be excited about that, but it's free troops that I can put on the line. That's all I care about. They're not actually that good. The game tells you, like, these are so amazing, but, like, just look at this division. What am I looking at here, man? This is terrible. But it's fine. They can form part of the D-Day War. This is it. In September 1941, Moscow will fall. Oh, wait, I'm actually being pushed back. Oh, God. There we go. A little bit later in September, Moscow has fallen. Oh, it worked. Oh, wait, we took Stalingrad. I didn't even see. Do I win? No, of course. It's the Soviets. I absolutely hate dealing with supply issues around Stalingrad as the Germans because the way the railway connects, there's just no supply coming up to it. And even when you take it, you have to take all the surrounding tiles or build your own railway over like 1,000,000 miles. Please take this so I can have some canned goods. Oh, and that's the end of Africa. Okay, there's Tripoli. Listen, guys, Italy, I'm sorry, but you failed me and were no good and you sucked. So goodbye. My last collab, it's a mad dash now. Come on, baby. Last few percent. We take like Kazan or something. We should be able to get this. Just full bull rush. Come on, baby. 99%. These last few months have been a slog. Just like one VP will do it. Okay, so it would appear that massive pushing was a bad idea. I have 0 manpower. How did this happen? Whoops. Yes, my game froze. Please. Oh, yes. 30k guns and the Soviet Union is dead. Oh, it's beautiful. We did it. We defeated the Soviet Union on the 1st of April, 1942 with no research. Look at this. Nothing researched. Come on. Of course, what really matters is the ultimate test is can we take Britain with no research? The big thing is we do have the Focus Operation Sea Lion, which gives a huge amount of bonuses for naval invasions. It's pretty good. So let's just send 10 tank divisions to invade Portsmouth and see what happens. They've only got 2 coastal forts on Portsmouth itself, so let's find out. Without any kind of naval tech, I haven't really been able to build any good ships, so I actually can't get supremacy. Oh God, the British and American fleet have caught us. Run away. Oh, it works every time. You just play silly buggers with the enemy fleet, convincing them that you're actually fighting somewhere else, and they move them. And my tanks have landed. Oh my God, is it time? Okay, the Brits have a ton of troops, and of course, we do not have air superiority. Oh, we do have air superiority. It's probably just the fact that their infantry equipment is pretty good and has a lot of piercing. Yeah, they can pierce me. Okay, that's not ideal, because their infantry equipment has way more techs than ours does. But the infantry are coming. Don't worry, it's fine. We're gonna be all right. Ah, there's the Allied Air Force. 6,000 planes suddenly appear. Oh no. Oh god, this is like an historically accurate sea line. We're getting fully pushed back. Yep, retreat, retreat, retreat. This is pretty much what I expected, because the lack of technology means that we simply don't have the capacity to push the enemy on their own turf. Like, they just get so many bonuses. They've got... These infantry divisions are crap as well. It's just infantry with NG and artillery. Okay, and they're beating us. That is really depressing. Okay. And there goes our fleet. Yeah, that was to be expected. Growing concerns over rearmament because we can never do autarky, because we can't get the research necessary to finish it. Yeah, we're done. This is as best as we can ever do. We just lost a bunch of stuff. We can never, ever invade the UK because we just don't have the techs for it. Like, without these bonuses for breakthrough, soft attack, better equipment, I mean, the lack of RD tech is just painful. And no planes. Like, we're still working on the few hundred 1936 airframes we had. They've got 1940s. They shred us. So this is as far as we can get as Germany with no research. We capitulated the Soviet Union, but hey, they're a paper tiger, so it's to be expected. The Allies, that's another beast entirely. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you'd like to see me continue this idea further, playing HOI4 with further handicaps, things like no focuses, or no doctrines, or other stupid things as well. Put in the comments and let me know. And thank you to all the YouTube members and patrons who so wonderfully support this channel, and whose names you shall see shortly. And don't forget to hype. Bye-bye.